Today we're going to make a lovely homemade pesto and then use it to top a flatbread along with sun-dried tomatoes and goat's cheese. So for this you'll need some olive oil, some store-bought flatbread, some fresh basil, some sun-dried tomatoes, some pine nuts, some goat's cheese, some hard cheese and a little bit of garlic. So let's grab the blender and make the pesto. So for the pesto, into the blender goes the basil, my pine nuts. I'm just going to keep some back to sprinkle over the pesto pizza later on. Some hard cheese. And about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Just grab some salt and pepper. And lastly, the garlic. And now let's blitz until it's broken up but not too smooth. Now that's ready to spread onto our flatbread. And you can already smell the basil and the garlic and the pine nuts, gorgeous. Okay, so now let's slide these onto a baking tray and then we can add the toppings and get them into the oven. So for the toppings, really easy. I've got some sun-dried tomatoes. I'm just going to sprinkle on. Some of those pine nuts we saved from earlier. And they'll toast beautifully in the oven. And finally, I'm going to crumble over some goat's cheese. There we go, so a little bit of pepper on the top. Now I've got my oven already warm at 180°C fan, and these are going to go in for just 3 or 4 minutes until they're toasted and warmed through. So here they are, out of the oven, all melty and delicious. So I'll just pop them onto a board, slice them up, and they're ready to eat. And I think I'm just going to finish this off with a little bit of balsamic glaze. This is going to add a little bit of sweetness and tanginess, and it looks pretty too.